Alright guys, um, so this is going to be the first mod review I do. I've got an assortment of vehicles here, and a few trailers. Um, all of the mods here can be found at itch.io. So we're going to start off here with the Chevy D60. It's a Chevy Bison. We'll go in here. It's an Expendables mod. And then also the two frames next to us are also expendable. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop in this, and we will go drive this real quick. Very detailed interior. The turn signals flash when you turn them on. Check engine light is always on. Typical Chevy. I shouldn't be talking crap about Chevys. I'm a Chevy guy, but it's true. Just gonna drive this up the road here real quick. Doesn't go super fast, super quick. And all lights are animated on the outside. Have low beams, high beams. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull into the shop here. Try not to run a lady over. There's a little bit of lag, but there's a couple of, I think there's 2 or 3 very highly detailed mods sitting over there. So if we come in here, we've got a few options here. We've got headache racks. We can go with a regular flat back with the little tool storage style headache rack, or we can go with the logger rack. We can go with the headache rack with the toolbox, a cab protector, or none. In my personal opinion, I love the logging racks. Don't ask me why. And then engine setup, we have the D60 option 1, which is 485 horsepower. Next we have the D60 option 3, 850 horsepower. And then we have Good Luck, that's 1100 horsepower. And we have Hang On, it's 1582 horsepower. So, of course, we're just going to go with the fastest one. As far as wheel setups, we have stock, we have Colas, and I know I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I believe it's pronounced a cola, but I call them A-Colas. I don't remember exactly how they're pronounced. Then we have Daytonas, which are my favorite. I love these rims on any old semi. And then back to stock, so we'll go with the Daytonas. Rear mud flap fender options. So we have the option for rear mud flaps. We can do quarter fenders, whole fenders, rounded plastics, do a half fender, or just rear mud flaps. In my opinion, I really like those. Then we can put a beacon on here, just one little singular beacon right up there. And then there's 2 options for badges. So this can either be a Chevy Bison or a GMC General. I'm going to keep it a Chevy Bison. Extra lights, yes or no. That just adds the lights here and across here. So we'll do that. Yes or no. Strip decal. I see no change there, so we'll just do no. We can do straight exhaust or curved exhaust. I like straight exhaust. Then we have attachers, stock frame, or long frame. We'll go with long frame. Main color, let's go with some. Let's go with Case IH red. That looks really good. top strip. I have no idea what this is, so we're gonna make it a really bright blue for a second. Let's see, strip decal. Ah, okay. So we can make that black. We'll leave that like that, black and white. Apparently there's a middle strip. Ah, purple. Let's do like a light gray. Yeah, I like that. Fenders. We can change the color on the fenders. That looks really good. Let's make sure that's Case IH red. That looks really nice. Fender strip 1. Let's go with black. Ooh, that looks really, really good. Fender strip 2. Let's go with charcoal. Yeah, there we go. The headache rack, we can change the color on the headache rack, the main frame in the center. We'll make that Case IH red as well. The hub colors. Let's see. Let's go with white. Okay, yep. That makes the outside. And then we have bright red for the middle. That is exactly how the trucks around me that have these rims, that is exactly how they are. They're white with the hub on the outside, and then they're red in the middle. Fun fact on these rims, there's only 6 lug nuts on them. To remove the rim, all you gotta do is take these 6 outer bolts off, and you pull the rim off. They are a 2-piece rim. Now you can take the center off, which is considered the hub, with another 6 lug nuts. I believe it's actually 8 in real life, but in the game it's 6. So go ahead and customize this. $32,000. And I need to fix that real quick so we don't run out of money in the middle of customization. We're just going to set this to $999. So let's go ahead and we'll hop in here in our beautiful Bison. And you know what? I am actually forgetting one mod right here. Let's go ahead and purchase it. And we'll actually hook that up to this. Let's fill this trailer with, oh, I did not mean to do that. Fill vehicle, let's do solid fertilizer, because fertilizer is pretty heavy. This truck has no issue pulling it. What we'll do is we'll go this way, we'll go up here. Yeah, this semi has no issues pulling it, but with 1500 horsepower, I don't think it would have an issue pulling it. So we'll go up here and we'll turn this truck around. Very nice mod. So let's get across some train tracks. Very nice truck. Whoa. Okay. Brakes are a little... They're there, just not in corners. Don't take corners very fast. It'll try tipping. So again, we'll unhook the semi-trailer right here, because we are going to use it on the other 2 semis that we have. And we'll go park this against the back fence. So yeah, I will rate this a 10 out of 10 mod. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything functions. In 19, this had Simple IC on it, so maybe once Simple IC comes to 25, we'll be able to have it. And in that case, the hood, I believe the hood opened and the doors opened. You could start the truck from the outside. Oh, wait a minute. There's a CB on the ceiling. License plates in the front, obviously. Extinguisher. So yeah, very beautiful mod. I give it a 10 out of 10. Next up is going to be the Expendables Project Pete single axle. Yes, you can drive just the frame. You can't hook a trailer up to it because it doesn't have anything on it. So we're just going to take this right straight over to here, and we're going to customize it. And right now you don't see much, but the frame moving up and down. We're going to shut that off there. And I have already messed around with this mod. I absolutely love it. It's great. So, first thing we can do, we have engine setups. We have the 3406 stock at 550 horse, or the 3406 tuned at 850 horse. Those are the only two options. Wheel setup are loaners, which are these rusty, crusty rims. We have 2-hole steelies, Akola rounds, Akola big holes, Peterbilt ovals, Peterbilt big ovals, Kenworth sweethearts, Kenworth 7 holes, Kenworth 10 holes, custom rims. Let's kind of an Akola guy. Let's do the Akola rounds, the small holes. So frame buildup, we have frame roller. We have add engine. Looks like it's a Caterpillar engine. Add fifth wheel. Add the tanks. Bumper with a lift. Steps. Airline box. And light bars. So go ahead and we'll add all of that to it. And we'll actually jump out of the store real quick to take a look at just this, because this is very, very detailed. I mean, look at this. This is greatly detailed. Other than the reflections are the same way they were in 19. They don't reflect what's around it. They reflect just some random map, which is okay. You can see the big spoolie boy turbo there. Nice radiator. Very, very well modded. And if we actually hop in here and fire it up, you can actually see the fan turning. As of right now, the exhaust just dumps out there because we don't have an exhaust on it. So we'll jump back in here real quick, and we'll go down to the reverse lights. Can be multiple colors. They could be blue, blue with logos, so Expendable Trucking on the side. You can go with green with logo, purple logo, and you get the gist. It goes through the colors. So let's go with white. We'll do with the logo. Have the Expendables Trucking on there. Underglow for numpad. You press numpad number 5. Go blue, green, purple, red, or white. We're gonna go with white. Cab options: no cab, day cab only, day cab with a hood, or no cab. So you're gonna go with day cab with a hood. Exhaust: no exhaust, bullhorn short, bullhorn tall, flat top short, flat top tall, milter shorts, milter talls, or no exhaust. Where I'm at, milters are very popular, so we're gonna go with the tall milters. And I believe those are 10-inch exhaust stacks. Visor options: no visor. We have the first bow tie, and then bow tie with chops, which is the chops are the window visors. Bow tie 1 dropped, So it just drops a little farther with chops. Bow tie number 2, which is more of like an eyebrow. We have straight drop with chops, straight drop deep, the V drop, which I love the V drop visors. So we'll go with that. Drop panel are these little side panels here. So you have 1, you have option 2, which is at a bit of an angle there, or 3, it covers the whole thing up. So we'll go number 3. Sleeper extension options, no arrow, arrow narrow, arrow wide, no arrow. Okay, it does nothing. Alright. Front fender options, stock. We have stock with chrome, custom 1, which custom 1 just brings it a little closer to the ground. Custom 1 with chrome, in which the chrome is right there between the hood and the fender. Custom 2, which drops it even farther. Custom 2 with chrome or none. So we'll go with custom 2, no chrome. Rear fender options. Hodge-Builts, full fender, or none. We'll go with full fender. I like that. Especially with the lights at the bottom. That's very good looking. Bumper options. We have bumper number 1 or bumper number 2. There's only 2 bumper options. I like bumper number 2. It just seems more of like a bumper you would have on a rig like this. Roof lights. We have option 1, which is stage 1. It's 5 roof lights. Or stage 2, where there is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 roof lights. Now, semis to me should be covered in amber lights. No matter what color they are, they're absolutely beautiful, always covered in amber lights. We have rear cab lights. Stage 1 or stage 2. Stage 3. I like stage 2 going across the bottom of the window there. Now headlights. We have double squared with halo, single square, singles with halo, rounds, and rounds with halo. I love my round headlights on the, I'm guessing this would be a 379 or a 389. Don't, feel free to correct me in the comments. Side light options, just on the tanks or on the cab, or tanks and cab. We will do the tanks and the cab. Stripe options, no stripes, which adds these little things here. It says something on the door. I can't exactly tell what it says. So we will go ahead with the pinstripes. We can put strobes on it in the grill. We can put antennas, strobes and antennas. We will go with strobes and antennas. Now for the colors. Let's see. We did white underglow, so let's do a black semi. Oh yes. Upper cab color, we'll do black. Cab fender color, black obviously. Very blacked out truck. Frame color, let's do charcoal just so it doesn't really blend in with the cab. Stripe color, we can do red on the stripes. That looks great. That's really nice. Visor color, we can obviously choose the color on the visor. Obviously not going to be bright orange. Let's see, what? It does look good with red, so we will do that. The tanks color, we'll do red as well. The rear fender color, we will go with black. Bumper, black. Trim color, we'll go with black. The trim color, I'm going to do it pink real quick, just show you what the trim colors are. Around the windows, the doors, the actual tanks themselves, the steps, around the headlights, the grill. So we'll go with black on that. Starting to look very, very good. Exhaust color. Let's go with Expendables Chrome. Rim colors, you have dark steel. Okay, I'm not going with any other color. I like that. You have aluminum. You have new silver, silver, white, black, black chrome, Expendables chrome, and chrome. So we'll go with that. And obviously, license plate option. So we'll go ahead and we'll customize this truck. We'll get it out here. We'll take a look at it. Very, very highly detailed mod. What does it say on the back? It says, the old lady. I don't know what that says on the door. But this truck has some secret options to it. So let's fire it up here. As you heard the air tanks pumping there. If you press J or left click on your mouse and move it, either way I use J and K for most of my front loader tools. So if you press J, it raises the front of the truck, and if you press K, it raises the rear of the truck. Now if you press Shift J, it moves the fifth wheel forward and backwards. So we'll just move that around there. And then Shift K opens the hood. And Shift M obviously closes the hood. Now if you click both your left mouse button and your right mouse button at the same time, you can move the front bumper forward and up. I believe that's how they run down the road with these trucks that are on bags, just so they don't rub. Because I noticed messing around with it, it does like to rub a little bit. So go ahead. I know I didn't really take this out for a test drive, but that's because it was just a frame. So we'll go ahead and we'll pull this over here. And this does have Jake brakes as well. I don't really care for this single rear axle semi. Most cases it would come in handy for tight spots, tight farms, but I don't really care for them too much. And now if I go into the truck, I can bag it down, I can bag it up. So, and I have yet to figure it out. I believe the front suspension does flex with whatever ground type you're on. I'm gonna run the stop sign, and we're gonna do the same thing we did with the Chevy Bison. We're gonna run up the road here. This one picks up speed a little bit faster. It has a top speed of 96 miles an hour. Everything inside works. Up on the dash you can see the turn signals. I turn the four ways on. The shifter moves when you shift up. And those Jake brakes just sound absolutely beautiful. And you can turn them off by pressing X. Now if we go in the cab, this truck doesn't have obviously the sleeper option like the tandem axle one does. But if you press B to turn the truck on, it plays a song. I'll probably get copyrighted for this. It's Morgan Wallen remix. And I'll go ahead and I'll shut that off just so I don't get super copyrighted. We'll run back to the dealer and we will do the tandem axle version of this truck. I'm gonna do that one up just really quick because you guys seen exactly what it looks like with the cab off and the motor, just the motor and stuff. So And we'll unhook this. We'll drop that rear end. We'll unhook, pull forward, raise the rear end up again. And the switches inside do move around when you turn the lights in and stuff. Left turn signal, obviously the stick moves. I'm not sure where the four-way switch is. Never actually been inside of a real semi before, so. And we'll back this up here. And we'll drop it. And we'll kill it. So we'll hop in this tandem axle one. And yes, you can also go first person view. Lights and stuff do still work even though there's nothing on the frame, which I find hilarious. But it's you know, obviously it's just a mod that is very, very full of detail. So with the tuned, we'll go with the custom ones on this one. We'll do all of this. We'll do the stretched with a lift axle. Oh, and I didn't turn on the underglow. We'll have to turn that on. We'll do sleeper cab with hood, Milter talls, V-drop with chops, drop panel options, drop panel number 3, sleeper extensions. So this one is something different from the other truck. We have the short arrows that come out, just kind of extend the cab a little bit. We have the wide arrow, so they flare out a little bit farther back. Then we have I don't care for the arrow. I will actually put this one on just because it makes the cab straight instead of angled. Front fenders, let's do custom 2 without chrome. Rear fenders, the double 3. Yeah, we'll do the double 3s. Lift axle fender options, fiberglass. Bumper options, bumper number 2. Roof lights, stage 2. Rear cab lights, stage 3 is up and down, stage 2 is across. We'll do stage 3 on this one. Headlights, we'll go with the round with halo. Side light options, tanks and cab. No stripes on this one, extra parts, strobes and antennas. And that's something else I didn't do on the other one. I did not mess with the strobes. So on this one, I'm going to make it my favorite color, which is lime green. This is exactly how I did one on another save game when I was messing around with it. Did green bottom with the black top and black fenders. I think it looks really good. Visor color. The visor's kinda, we'll do the visor in the green. We have no stripes, so frame color we will do black. Tank colors, we'll do the bright green. And that's like the color covers. Rear fender color, green. Bumper color, let's do black on the bumper color. Trims, we'll do black. The exhaust, we'll leave it, we'll do the Expendables chrome. Rim color, obviously we're going to go with dark steel because I like the way that looks. And customize. So here it is, just the longer version of that one over there. Go ahead and fire this up. And we will hit home. Oh, the strobes are beautiful. And then number 5 is underglow. Now on this one, not only can you move the bumper with pressing both the left and right mouse buttons, but if you drag downwards, you can drop the lift axle, in which if you drop the lift axle and air the rear down, it brings the rear tires up and then you can't move, which is really cool. We'll go ahead and we'll lift that back up. The strobes are really nice. Leave the green underglow on. This can be a little bit of a long, this will probably be a two-part mod review, just because there's so many mods here. Get this hooked up, and like I said before, you can move, oh, I gotta select the truck. You can move that fifth wheel plate forward and backwards. You go too far forward, obviously you're going to have issues. I like to keep that fifth wheel plate right in the center of the rear wheels. Interior also changes colors when you change the main exterior color. So everything in the interior is green. And this truck drives exactly the same as the other one. So we won't go as far as we did with the other one. I'll actually turn around right here. Now obviously with this being a stretched frame, it takes a little bit longer for it to turn around. So I think that's where we will leave this part one of the mod review, is with the semis. And then we will pick up for part two for the rest of the stuff here, because it's pretty quick and simple stuff. These trucks had a lot of customization to them, so that's why it took so long. Let's actually check the underglow out on that other truck. We'll drop this air suspension on this truck. Nope, wrong truck. Come on, this, nope, not that truck. This truck. So home, the strobes are the same. The rear strobes as well. And number 5, the underglow. It's just white, so you can't really see it that well. You can see it reflecting under there, so. Very nice truck mods here. Oh, I did not want to start that. Just wanted to turn the lights on. I don't believe this has, it has the little beacon on top. So, yeah guys, for the 3 Expendables trucks, I give them all 10s out of 10. Actually, the Peterbilt semis, I give those 15s out of 10, because they're ridiculously customizable. You can do anything you want with it. You can have an old beater semi if you wanted to, or you can have a cool custom semi truck like these two here. The Bison, 10 out of 10. and like I was saying earlier, to remove the rims, you can unbolt these lug nuts here on the outer edge and just pull the tire and the rim out, or you can unbolt these in the center and pull the whole thing off. So yeah, guys. Oh, I'm stuck crouching again. So yeah, that is part 1 of the mod review. Thank you, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will leave a link down below for Patreon because that's where all of these mods have come from.